What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have the long-awaited Wrestlemania 10 ladder match 2-pack featuring Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. Now, this went up for pre-order on Amazon a long time ago, and I've definitely been waiting for this one. Initially, I did not pre-order it. I don't know what I was thinking, and suddenly it came, and I saw people were getting it, and I was really bummed out, but I did not give in and order at those higher prices. I knew that it would pop back up, and after seeing several people have this for like $100, I was like, no way, I'm not doing it. I've gotten burned in the past doing that. So I waited, and then every day I was checking, and then randomly it just popped in my head one day. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to check for that Razor 2-pack. And logged on to Amazon, did my search, and it popped up, and I had it like in 2 days. So I'm super pumped. This 2-pack is absolutely phenomenal. It's got a lot of positives and very little negatives, but we're going to go over all of that in this video, so let's get to it. So right away, as you can see, this thing is going around, and wow, the packaging, absolutely phenomenal. I am not a in-the-box collector, but how do you just not marvel at what they've done here? You got photos of the wrestler on either side. You have this very iconic picture on the back of Michaels doing the splash off the ladder onto Razor. Fun fact, Razor says he signs that all the time, and he tells people, you know, I won that match, right? So RIP to the bad guy, Razor Ramon. His unfortunate passing just really makes it really difficult these days, because he was so big in my childhood, and I just, man, I was a big Razor guy and Shawn guy. That was kind of my era. 93 to all the way up to 99 was like my heyday of watching wrestling. So I just remember seeing this. I had an illegal cable box growing up, my parents had, and I would watch every wrestling event in my basement. I was just a kid. I didn't realize like that people were paying for that, and that was something I had to pay for. So looking back, kind of funny, but I remember all this stuff, and I'm just so fortunate that I did have that. What an iconic moment. But let's just take a quick look at the box just so you can see. This is it here, and it just slides open like this, and it would reveal the tray in there. Now, I did go ahead. I couldn't resist. I had to open these up, but they were packaged really nice in the tray. I'll throw up a few photos so you can see, but let's go through the figures. I think we're going to start with the Razor. Let's get him out onto the turntable. Here he is in that black, red, and gold attire. Looking good. I mean, just a phenomenal figure. The one thing with these, I'm not sure that everybody knows, but these are only elites. They are not ultimates, which is a little bit unfortunate. He does come with the gold vest, and it's got Razor right there on the back. Looks really good. And also, he comes with the chain. I was doing some photography, so I do not have the gear on him, but the vest is just, you know, the standard Mattel rubber vest. Good detail on it. It says Razor Ramon on the back. You got the clasp there. Looks good. And you got that sweet Razor chain. It really just, you know, decorates him out, and he looks phenomenal in that. You got the Razor blades on the back of the attire, like so. You got the elbow pads, so attention to detail. Razor did wear one pad longer. I wish Mattel would go ahead and do that. You got the detail on the chest hair. I really like how they do that. It looks really good, and oh yeah, just not going to complain about this. Solid elite figure. Now, the 2-pack was $55, so you know, maybe a tad bit overpriced if, you know, they're just regular elites, but you do have the ladder accessory, I guess, so I'm not going to complain there. So, you know, articulation on the legs here, hard to get with the big knee pads on it, but I will be displaying these. You know, he's not pulling any sharpshooters or anything like that, so it gets the job done. Let's just get a close look on that face sculpt there. Now, initially, I wasn't too crazy about it when I was seeing the first wave of people and what they were getting, but now that I have it in hand, it's not bad. I get what they were going for, and you can do that iconic pose on top of the ladder when he's holding both belts, and that's really what I like. You do get slapping hand, whatever you want to call this hand, and you do get the little Razor pointing hand, so those are really solid. So you do get that with them. So overall, pretty solid, not too bad, and just really, it is the bad guy, Razor Ramon. So we're going to move on to the Shawn Michaels, and this is the one I probably have a few gripes with. So here he is. I did take off his vest and his glasses. So this is the vest. It looks pretty solid. It is pretty accurate. And these are his glasses with like the one kind of bifocal that was up, kind of wild. Look pretty good when he's all, on there. He does look pretty good. We'll put everything back on and get him going on the table. But going over him, he does come with the vest like I showed there, but it doesn't come with the chaps that he came out in. And I think that is something that if we would have got an Ultimate that we could have got, which, is kind of unfortunate that these are only Elites. My one gripe is, we didn't get the chaps. And then also the earrings are not removable. And if you look, he did come with much longer earrings. They were probably down more to like his chest around this area where my thumb is. So they're not like super accurate. And, if you're going to pose this around and do figure photography, you can't take the earrings out. So that would have been something I would have liked to see. They did kind of make the hair so the glasses like plug in really nice, which I really like. They stay on his head really good. They go in like so. So they look good and they fit really well and they don't fall off. But there's really nothing I'm going to be doing with them where I'd be really kind of worrying about the glasses staying on. But it is nice, but it does kind of affect the look on his hairline. You can kind of see how it goes way in and it's not super accurate. But overall, it's a good Shawn Michaels. I'm not going to complain. And he comes with the hands you see here, just the regular C-grips, and he does come with fists as well in case you want to throw some fists. So there he is. It's detailed. He's got the boots are pretty accurate. He's got the hearts on the back of the boots, and overall, it's definitely a solid Shawn Michaels figure. But let's get all the gear on him and take another look. All right, so here they are, both on the turntable here, with all their entrance gear on, and they look really good. The gripes I have, like I said, are with the earrings. I wish they would have gave us an additional head sculpt without the earrings or more accurate removable earrings. Maybe a toothpick to go with Razor, as when he came out, he had one in his mouth and he did have one in his ear. Just nitpick things like that. But let's take a look at the ladder. So here's the ladder. It gets the job done. I did see someone say theirs looked more orange, but mine definitely looks red. Not sure if that's something they changed, but it gets the job done, and Razor does stand on top, and you can do the iconic pose with the belt. So moving on to the belts, they are the Intercontinental Championship belts, but they got modern WWE logos on there. It's just something I wish that we didn't have to deal with and we could get more accurate, better looks. But when they're displayed up over the ladder, you can't even see them there off frame. But if you had them up over the ladder hanging, if you're trying to do something for photography or whatnot, you're not really going to notice that stuff. But, they really should make sure stuff like that is more accurate. I know everyone's different on how they collect, and some people don't really care so much about full-on accuracy, but when it comes to my figures, I really would like them to be more accurate. But what are you going to do? You're going to take what you can get, and I do think it's definitely worth the price point, and my gripes are small with it. But let me know down in the comments what you think, if you have this pack, if you're going to pick it up. Just a really solid 2-pack. I'm super happy to be able to recreate this, and it's great, like I said, for photography and all that. But thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace.